So today, as promised, we're going to do a quick review of everything you need to know for your Kahoot quiz today. So let's get started. So remember that division is the opposite of multiplication. So if we have 4 times 5 equals 20, then we have 20 divided by 4 equals 5, or 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So important things to note is that division is the opposite of multiplication. So division is when we take a whole item or a group of items and split them or share them into equal groups. When you use division, you start with the larger number, which is the total. Okay, so your first number, so if we look up here, your first number is always going to be the total. So how many we have all together, that is the biggest number, the total. So you can think of division by grouping or sharing or repeated subtraction. So here we have 12 counters. So our total is how many we have all together. We have 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And in each group, we have 3 counters, 1, 2, and 3. So that means that 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So this is our division sentence. Okay, and you guys know that because you have been practicing them all along. Sentence. Okay, so we've talked about grouping, we've talked about sharing, and now we're going to do a quick review of repeated subtraction. So remember, division is repeated subtraction. Multiplication was repeated addition. Division is repeated subtraction. So all that means is that we jump back. So if we have 15 divided by 3, we're going to do 3 jumps back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that means that we have 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jumps, 4 jumps, and 5 jumps. So our answer is the amount of jumps we've done. Okay? Or it will look like this. So 15 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 equals 0. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5 taking away of 3's to get to 0. So here we've seen this penguin picture before. It's just my favorite and it's adorable. So if we were going to do a division sentence, remember we would take the total that we have, so all of them, which is 12, and we would divide it by, let's say, how many rows we have. So 1, 2, 3 rows, and that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Now, remember that when we do our multiplication sentence, it's the opposite because we use the same 3 numbers. So we would have 4 times 3 equals 12. So it's just taking it and flipping it. So we have our division here and our multiplication here. Okay, you will also have some division facts on there. There's nothing too tricky, just up to 5. So I know you guys know them and you've been practicing. And if you are ready, it's time to do your division Kahoot. Now, you have until Friday morning at 10 a.m. to complete this, but I would suggest you do it as soon as you can because you do have your final math show what you know that you will be starting on, I'll introduce to you tomorrow. So here's your Kahoot code. I want you to take your time when you do this. I think some of you did it really fast the last time we had a Kahoot quiz, and I want you to read the questions. You have lots of time to answer. You are timed, but it's like 3 minutes. So you have lots of time to answer and get the right answer, okay? Remember to write your first name and last initial. Read the questions carefully and make sure that you look at the answers extra carefully as well. That is my advice for you. If you feel like, you know what, I think I just want to do a little bit more review, then you can go ahead, go through the pages I sent through on Thursday or even yesterday, and you can check out the video from Thursday or any of the math videos that we've done for division. you can go through your math homework and practice book as well and just make sure you have a good handle on it. There's only 15 questions on the Kahoot check-in for division. And remember, you have until Friday morning, but do try and get this done as soon as you can. I'll be checking in to see how you're doing. I've already taken it. I didn't do very well because I did not read the questions carefully. So I'd love to see how many of you will actually do much better than I did. And I hope all of you will. I know you all are more than capable of doing it because division seemed pretty easy for you guys. So I look forward to seeing your answers and your results. And remember, you just have to do your Kahoot quiz for math today. Try and do it before Friday morning at 10 a.m. That's when the Kahoot quiz pin expires and the challenge is over. Try and do it today or tomorrow because we will be introducing your final Show What You Know tomorrow. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing who can beat my score.